Sometimes I just can't control my thoughts.
Good morning. I'm just hopping on here today because something came to me. How do you know how important what it is that your soul wants to do? How do you know that you're doing the right thing? I would suggest something that's come up for me is doing it against all odds. Whether you get people's approval or whether you face obstacles or whether sometimes you feel like it's a waste of time. What is it that keeps you going? What is it that drives you? It almost takes over. You just feel like your soul is on a mission. It's like you've gotten in a river and the current is just pushing you in a direction that you cannot kind of get out of unless you really try. And you're bypassing everything familiar. You're bypassing maybe friends, family, support, opinions. You're just so in the zone, focused on what you feel that you're being called to. And I don't, and you might not know the final destination, but there's something building within you that you just have to get it out. For me, I have to talk, I have to share. And I'm not really sure where it's going, but I know that it has nothing to do with followers or likes or clapping hands or applause. It's just becoming so fine-tuned that I can't help it. And I want to suggest to you, have you got something like that? What is it? If you haven't, tap into it. It's so different for all of us. But you're going to know what your soul blueprint is, because nothing will stop you from achieving it, because you will become like a dog with a bone. You will not let up. You will not let people sidetrack you, or opinions shake you, or emotions knock you off track. It might just, dunk, dunk, dunk. But you're going to be in this river, which is going to take you places, because your soul essentially knows where you're going. And I just feel like there will be obstacles, and there'll be quite big obstacles. But once you bypass those, or you get over them, or you move boulders, the momentum quickens and quickens to the point where nothing will stop you. Nothing can stop what your soul wants to do once you decide to surrender and let go to it. And it's going to be something that when you're not in alignment with your soul, you're going to feel icky, you're going to feel uncomfortable, you're going to feel disheartened, you're going to feel uninspired, you're going to feel caged, you're going to feel restricted. These are things that I have experienced when I've stepped out of where I feel I should be, and when I'm in the zone, when I'm in the flow of whatever I feel I'm being called to, which is encouraging and connecting and expressing, then it's like fire, wild fire, or a river with a huge current. You just know that you're in the right place, and nothing can deter you from it. Whether you lose all your followers, whether you lose your friends, whether you lose people you care about, whether you're rejected, whether people don't understand it, it becomes unimportant. Do you know what your soul is here for? Do you know what your soul wants to achieve? Do you know what your heart is truly wanting to do? Because I can guarantee you it will go against the grain of how you've been brought up and how others that you respect imagined you to look. It's gonna look, because most people, when they follow their soul, there is an element of sacrifice that comes And it's breaking out of expectation and breaking out of the norm of what's expected for what you've been brought up in, or how you have been told you should live your life, or so many things, religious expectations, social expectations. There's so many. I'm just trying to think of them all. But you're going to have to go against them. Your soul has to almost have a fight with itself. And once you break out, there's no going back. I hope you find that. I hope you find that.